Hi guys, that's it, it's the end, last day, my very last video, your last chance to see my wonderful garden. Ooh, blimey, that's made me giddy. Felix is out in the garden, having a bit of fresh air. Bless him, he's not allowed to stay out, but he can stay out while I'm around. Yep, it's the end. Bit sad really, but that's the way it is. I've really enjoyed the challenge. I will definitely be back. I'll be watching lots of people. I'll be watching Alexa for the next 300 odd days or whatever it is. Must be 274 or something. Anyway, whatever it is. So I'll be checking in on you guys. I'm gonna try an experiment on Andrew and I tonight. So I'm recording this as the start of it, and then there'll be a little surprise along in a moment. Anyway, it's been magical, guys. Love you lots. See you soon. Hello.
Hello, Kev.
Hello, mate. Can you see me? Oh, you can.
I can.
Hey.
You're looking good. How am I for light and stuff? And I don't know. I'm useless on this.
Looks good to me.
Okay, mate. Good.
I'm just going to turn all the cameras on. I've got 4 of them.
Have you? I wish I had your tech skills.
I wish I had your decorating skills.
I'll swap you.
Right, that one's on. That one's on. Right, put the other one on. Well, if I video it loads of different times, hopefully we'll capture it somewhere.
Yeah. I like your thinking.
Right, it's on.
Right, what you got installed, mate?
I'm going to pretend I'm interviewing you, mate, because you've like made it now.
Well, at one stage, I think I was about 4 days ahead of you, and I had a little lapse, and I think you're a couple in front now, aren't you?
You had the flu, didn't you, mate?
Well, I had the
Yeah.
flu. Yeah.
I had man flu, but I kept going. I'm a man. Anyway, if you do, I've got 10 questions for you.
Right.
I run through the 10 questions, then we can do whatever we fancy after that.
Okay.
So the first one is, how are you, old bean? How's your day been?
Today, pretty good. I actually posted the video today.
Yeah, I saw it.
I pretended it was from yesterday. It was actually from today. But yeah, finishing off that job last week. It's only across the road, so ideal, really. I mean,
That's right.
similar to you, didn't have to travel very far to go to work.
Yeah. 10-foot commute.
Yeah, exactly. So job done for today, mate. Yeah.
Magic. Right then, so a personal question. So what's this new lady's name?
Oh, this new lady is called Kay.
Kay, how's that spelled?
K-A-Y.
K-A-Y.
And she lives in Newport.
Ah.
But I
So
won't hold that against her.
are we gonna see her then?
Possibly tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow evening. She's supposed to be coming over tomorrow evening, so maybe.
Alright, so you're not going to the Mom Day?
Sorry?
You're not going to
Oh.
Momentum Day?
I went to the YouTube event, which was back in January.
Yeah.
From that point on, I always thought, well, I'll go to the second Momentum Day, I think, which is later on in the year, in October.
Yeah. That's the one in Vegas, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Thanks. Yeah.
Actually, my
Sounds
mate's
good.
in Vegas. I could twin that up quite easily. That would be good.
So when's your next date with this gorgeous woman then?
This gorgeous woman is coming around here tomorrow evening.
Hey, what you got planned?
Well, I'm going to introduce to a mate of mine,
Yeah.
a good friend, which I've known since 1971.
Right.
A long time
That's
ago.
a long time, mate.
A long time.
I think it was 5.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to have a couple of drinks and something to eat. Yeah, should be good.
Sounds good.
Hang on, shouldn't I be interviewing you here, Kevin?
You can do some back in a minute.
All right.
I've got my 10. Let me finish. Oh, stop interrupting. So where did you meet her then?
Online, basically.
Good for you, mate.
That's the way to do it nowadays. It's very difficult when you go out nowadays at our sort of age, and I'm
Yeah.
older than you, to meet somebody in a
Only
pub.
26.
Yeah, you look half the man, really, that I used to be. So yeah, it's difficult to do that. It's a little bit like looking for a needle in a haystack, really.
Yeah.
As you get older,
Yeah.
Whereas in your 20s, you're out in a pub in the middle of it all.
Yeah.
You're more on the periphery of it, as you get older. So online dating is more and more what people do. So it's a bit hit and miss, but yeah, I think we.
I recommend it. That's how Emma and I met in 2000.
Did you?
Yeah.
As far back as 2000.
Yeah, Match.com.
Thank you.
Exactly, same thing. Couldn't be bothered to go and get pissed and go to those smoky places, so went online. You know,
Well, that's the
put the
problem.
information in.
You go out and you get pissed and you can't even speak to them.
Exactly. Oh, you're sexy.
Yeah.
It doesn't work, does it? Bit of work one.
Say hello to Emma for me, because I haven't met
I
her.
will.
Yeah.
So, when did you join the SFM?
October
October last year.
last year, yeah. So,
All right, just-
so it's about 7 months, I think.
Yeah. Mine was mid-September, so
All right, so you're-
slightly ahead.
Yeah, you're slightly ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a bit of a journey, isn't it?
Well, it certainly is. It's a challenge, but that's why, you know, only 2% of us make it, isn't it, mate? So
yeah,
we're gonna be in it.
I did talk about this earlier on. I think in the SFM would probably be a lot higher. I would
Yeah, I think if you join the SFM, then straight away you know, I don't know, 50,
It could be
50%.
20%, 50%, couldn't it? You don't know.
Yeah. There must be some stats, though, mustn't there, somewhere?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
How many people give up and how many continue?
Well, they must have the stats.
Yeah.
Back office must have the stats. I think, anyway.
We'll ask him. Stuart, what's the stats?
Yeah.
Asked him. He's going to watch this because we're so cool.
But then again, being a marketer, he'd probably say 80%.
Probably. Yeah, exactly. Everyone does.
Everyone does, yeah.
Yeah. So what level did you join at? What are you now?
Well, I'm silver, but it
Silver.
was elite. I think by the time I joined elite, silver was sort of thrown in bonus sort of thing. I don't know. What about yourself?
Yeah, I went to gold.
Ah, right.
So-
Straight away almost, is it?
So, yeah. Black next.
Are you going to go black or?
If I could, well, once I think I need 50 sales. Then I can go black, or I need to sell a kidney.
Right. So you actually need 50 sales before you can go black?
Yeah, I think that's how many I'd need to go black. Yeah, if I was doing it just in sales.
That's you. Yeah, well, you never know.
You never know. I've got some options. So, but yeah, I'm not going to rush to it. I've been asking a few people that are black what the difference is, and yeah, I think it's worth doing definitely because you go from 600 for a lead to 1,000 for a lead, so it's worth it for that alone.
Yeah.
So
I think if it's possible, the timing of it would be just as you're starting to have success.
yeah,
At the moment, I'm a little bit way off that. I don't know about yourself. And then as you start to see some success, maybe go black. Then
yeah,
if you're in a position to do that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right, one couple more questions. So, what are your goals within SFM?
My goals within SFM at the start of all this was to earn quite a lot of money this year.
It's a bit like me. It was sort of like my graph went, whoosh, and it's what gone.
Yeah, this way back down again. But yeah, well, obviously, it was to make, God alive, about $80,000 this year.
Yeah.
So I'm nowhere near that at the moment.
Well, it could be a last minute rush, couldn't it?
That's it. It could, I mean, if you take what's happened to Gerard and Chris,
Well, exactly.
it's all, as you said, just the doors have burst.
Yeah.
And the money's come flooding in because they've worked stuff out. They've.
Well, they're on YouTube as well, aren't they? And I think that's the one you need to get on. I mean, that's my step for next week is to just concentrate on YouTube.
How close are you to that, Kev?
My site, I would say, I would say it's compliant, but whether Google say it's compliant is another thing. But I've read all the books and I've seen all the webinars and I've read all the as far as I'm concerned, it's there.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try something that's not too contentious. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
That's what we all need to be. You sort of go under the radar a bit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look at Gerard and Chris's site.
Yeah.
They're totally under the radar. There's nothing obvious there. But yeah, I'm just telling myself now. I've had some terrible problems with it building. I've set up optimized press, and the guy who's building my site couldn't get into WordPress.
Right.
They had to increase the gigabytes or whatever within it.
Right.
And he's still having problems, but he's in there now. And hopefully within the next week he should be able to build something for me. So.
Cause I've had problems with the memory size as well. It tells me that it's short by a certain amount, but I still managed to build something. I just get an error down again, so I need to speak to support and get mine increased or something. Did you get yours increased?
Yeah, it's increased. Yeah, it used to.
Do you have to?
Well, no, they didn't ask me for that. Not yet.
Oh, good. I'll edit that bit out.
So yeah, hopefully that'll all work out okay.
Yeah, I hope so. It just takes so long, doesn't it?
Everything seems. I think when you've got as little text. I mean, I could barely use a computer a few months ago. So,
well, you're doing well then.
Yeah. So, but I mean, as you said, I think you're at a slight advantage, obviously, because you've got skills there. So you can get things done, whereas I have to ask people and stop-start constantly all the time.
Yeah.
But I think I'm quite good now at the moment at just being patient with it and saying, okay, there's no point in getting stressed. There's no point in getting overwhelmed, is there? It
doesn't get you anywhere. I mean, the good thing is you're working as a CEO and I'm working as a coder. So you're a step ahead of me. I need to start delegating.
Well,
I'm just doing it all myself.
Well, that's what they say, though, don't they? They do say about outsourcing and.
That was Marie, wasn't it? That said that be the CEO, not the the dog's body.
But they all seem to be saying the same. The successful people seem to be saying the same.
Yeah, but it's often easier to say it when you've made it. When they were actually going through what we were going through, I'm sure they were hands on as well.
Exactly.
Because it's it's the chicken and egg, isn't it? What comes first, the money or the success? Yeah.
And you get a more comprehensive idea of the business anyway when you're doing it from,
Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Right, one more. Oh no, a couple more questions. Do you think your lady will join you in the SFM? Or does she know anything about it?
I've talked to her about her briefly, but it's early days to say that.
Yeah.
She's a similar kind of person to me. I mean, the ideal combination is tech skills and attraction marketing skills, isn't it?
Has she got any tech skills?
Probably not, no. So she probably.
What, you were on Match.com or wherever it was, and you didn't put in must have tech skills.
Should have done, shouldn't I?
Looks, who cares? Tech skills required.
Yeah. Looking for an ugly girl with.
You've got the other way around then.
We'll see.
That's fair enough.
I wouldn't put that pressure on her yet.
No, it's too early, isn't it? Go on your date first.
Yeah.
Final question.
Okay.
From me. Okay, it's a bit of a Satori Prime one. If you could tell your 21-year-old self something that you know now, what would you tell them?
Grow up, for Christ's sake.
That's fair enough.
At 21, I was an absolute mess, really.
Was you?
In the head, I didn't have a clue.
Right.
I think I was really very immature at 21,
right.
31, really. And I had all sorts of issues going on, which has only taken me 30 years to sort out. So
that's not bad. That's not bad. It took me 31 years to realise, I'm stuck in the corporate rat race. Get out. So
yeah, exactly.
We can be the old timers that do it. We'll be on the leaderboard, positions 1 and 2.
Definitely, it's just a matter of time, Kev. Really.
Well, it is, isn't it? Well, that's all my questions. Any questions for me?
Right. I didn't realise.
Spotlight.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't got 10 questions prepared. I'd throw similar questions to you. What are you looking to gain from the SFM in the next, say, 2 years?
Well, initially, I'm looking to earn 5k, as in pounds. I think that's $7,600 a month.
Yeah. And
that will replace all of my salary and a bit more. So the plan is to try and get that by the time I'm 50. So I've got another 8 months. Yeah. The following year, I want to be in a position where I've made it. I understand what I'm doing, in theory, and I want to ramp that up so that Emma can then give up work. Basically, we want to. Our ideal day is to have the horses at home and do lots of dressage. Never loves a competition, so I'd like to buy a decent lorry and another horse and all that sort of thing. So a nice, simple country life.
Idyllic lifestyle.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's got to be done, isn't it?
You know, as I say, it's only a matter of time. It will be 2 years.
Hopefully, it'll be quicker.
Yeah. So how do you see your life changing then? I know you know that's your ideal goal.
Yeah.
How would you like it to change? You know, once you've got this established,
Yeah.
what is your dream? You know, where you are from where you are now
Mm-hmm.
to where you're going to be in that ideal, say in 3 years' time, when you, as you say, absolutely cracked it.
Yeah. Well, when I've absolutely cracked it, then ideally it'll only be, you know, like Gerard and Chris, only 2 or 3 hours a day working.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm quite happy to do that first thing in the morning, get up at 6, and maybe it's half the day, maybe you have to work till 12. Then the rest of the day, just, I want to be able to give back. I mean, the equestrian life, I've been in it for 15 years, Emma's been in it her whole life, you know, 40-something years, I'm not going to say how old she is, and get told off. So we'd like to give back, and one of the things in my ideal day is to give back to the riding for the disabled.
Right.
And basically to have some sort of ploddy horses that love kids and love disabled people, and basically have them come in and use our school, you know, a couple of times a week and give back to the equestrian world in that way. And maybe if we could sponsor a few people to sort of do dressage and show jumping and cross country, and basically give back in that way. So that would be lovely, you know, to sponsor, you know, a few people.
No, that sounds great. I think if you can align a passion of yours with charity.
Exactly.
So that is a brilliant way of giving back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice goal. It'd be lovely.
Another question then. What are you looking forward to about this weekend, the Momentum Day, and meeting people, and what's
I think it's the biggest thing. We've all seen each other on video, but until you actually meet someone, you know, shake their hand, give them a cuddle, it's not the same, is it? So I'm really looking forward to actually eyeballing people and having a drink with them, and you know, give Alexa a great big cuddle, and hopefully make her feel better.
Yeah.
Bless her.
Give her a hug from me as well.
I'll give her 2 extra hugs.
Yeah. I mean, I know where you're coming from, because on the YouTube event I met Greg and Fiona I spoke to.
Yeah.
And it was a bit strange because you've seen these people in so many videos.
Yeah.
Initially you're watching these videos over and over, aren't you?
You are.
And then you actually meet them. It is a little bit like meeting a star in a way, but
you do. Yeah, I know. I spoke to them the other day, and I was like, "I've read your book. I feel like I'm in the presence of celebrity." Yeah, a bit scared.
It's quite strange. Outside of this community, they're not known at all.
No, exactly. There's only a few hundred or 1,000 of us that know them.
They're going to be like that soon, Kev. You know, people are going to know.
I'll still talk to you.
I met Kevin Humphrey the other day. He gave some great advice. That guy's diamond, yeah.
That would be the other thing. It would be nice to actually give back to the community. I mean, once, say you're in 3 years' time, you have made it and you're spanking it. It'd be nice to, you know, give back to the community and help those people that are just starting out. Those ones that are going, oh, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't really know how it's working. You know, and sort of say to them, it will work, and have that, you know, talk to them, and give them that confidence.
I think that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, what was it? Paul Dehan. I remember him going through it, and look where he is now. He's quite successful. He's on the leaderboard. I remember him sort of.
The other day, yeah.
He kept doing it. His videos are really good and inspiring, so enjoyed that.
So is Paul? Was he in it just as you started then?
When I started, I think he was in the latter bit of it. I think he must have been in his 70s or 80s. Yeah, videos.
Yeah, because I saw his video the other day, and he just got $4,000 a week.
Yeah.
You know, which is brilliant, and it is important to see these people making it, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
It's the validation that we're all looking.
Exactly. As everyone says, the only difference between us and them is time. Obviously, you've got to do something. You can't just sit on your arse and go waiting for time. But
yeah. That's right.
Any more questions?
Definitely. You caught me on the hop a bit. Yeah, I thought it was, I should. That's the way it should have worked. Yeah, what else can I ask you? Because you can edit this now with this.
I can delete all the dodgy bits. Yeah.
Delete all the dodgy bits. So
Take that out.
yeah,
Pick your nose.
yeah, and pull your trousers back up.
I've got some on today.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another one for you. Then, how have you found it since you've given up your job? How have you structured your day now since that?
The first month was like pure adrenaline, just like I did silly hours. I was doing sort of 6 till 10 every day, and at the end of the month I thought, okay, I'm just doing lots of stuff from all over the place. And then I started writing my list. I've got these wonderful books, nice bright colours,
Yeah.
and every day I write down my all my to-do lists. I do that every morning now, and it's normally got about 20 things in it.
Yeah.
And what I do is I go for that one that's like the frog one. Swallow your frog. I go, right, that's the one I really don't want to do. I do that first
That first. That's
every day, and it makes the day go so fast. I normally get to about 2 o'clock, and I'm like, wow, is that the time already?
right.
You know, have something to eat, take the cat Felix for his little walk, and then
So you do it on a priority basis then, every day.
yeah, every day. I think about what I want to do for the week. So I think, okay, like next week I want to get YouTube done, and then I just sort of break it down into each day. I think I'm going to do this day, this that day, and then obviously things come in. I get random ideas, so I write them down. Oh, that sounds like a really good thing. I'm going to do an advert on that, or someone will do a blog. I think that's a really good blog. I need to do something like that. Then I sort of think about broadcasts. So I had a call with Greg and Fiona. I'm going to do a broadcast now 4 times a week. I'm going to go back to blogging every day.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is, after this video challenge, I want to do some more video, because video, it works so well. And I want to start putting a lot more blogs out that are video based. A combination of text and video.
I think that's
So,
right.
but yeah, I mean, planning every day. And just making sure there's a tick list. Sometimes you get to the week and say, oh, I'm not sure I think I did much. And you look through, you go, blimey, I did about 50 things. And you go, oh, well done.
That is brilliant. I did start off that way. I think the first few months I was struggling for work, so I had a lot of spare time.
Yeah.
I was doing that. I was doing the checklist every day and ticking things off. But since the last few months and my work has picked up,
Yeah.
I'm not free in the day to do it. So,
Yeah.
and I'm a bit tired in the evening, so things sort of gone by the wayside. So, but I do need to get back to doing that, and I think it's the best way to break it all down, isn't it? Break it all down
exactly.
into chunks.
Yeah. I mean, it is scary because it's sort of like it's out there, and obviously there's only a certain amount of that. So I need to get to a point. I think I'm okay to about Christmas. So I need to start off making a decent income by Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's what I did today. I actually sat down and did my budget, and I worked out everything to the penny, and I know exactly what I need each month. And then I'm sort of like, okay, how much have I actually got spare then, or what can I use to actually pay for the marketing? At the moment, I'm just doing £10 a day on marketing. A couple of things are doing quite well. I've got a call next week with Greg and Fiona. I'm going to sort of say, that one's doing well, and it's been doing consistently well. I'm getting 1 or 2 apps every day. Should I just bump it up? Should I make it 50 quid a day? And that's the scary bit.
Yeah.
Am I just going to blow that money, or is it actually going to bring me in 3 or 4 times as many people, and then hopefully some apps? So I've got 150 people on my list, but so far no apps.
No apps yet.
No.
Well, I think they'll come when they're ready. As you say, it'll be something. It'll be something you'll do that'll make the difference.
Exactly.
And then you'll have
A flood.
Yeah, flood. Exactly.
Tens of thousands of them.
Exactly.
2 will do.
Yeah.
2 blacks.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Sometimes I'm like, oh, come on, somebody sign up, and then I was like, no, it'll happen when it happens.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
Yeah, what I'm doing a lot of times is just watching what other people are doing, some of the top guys. So just sort of getting some hints and tips from them, thinking, oh, that looks like a good idea, well, I'll have a go at that. And, follow the best, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Jared and Chris, and I think to myself, I can see why they get so many people in the videos they're shooting. I mean, when you get to a stage and you're shooting in locations on holiday, and you're selling a dream, then, aren't you? Without having to say a word.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, just the scenery and the fact they got a pool outside, and they're handsome chaps. Their girlfriend's good looking as well. So.
Yes,
They've got it made, haven't they? Just on camera, they've got it made. Us old farts was a bit harder. Maybe we need to hire some actors.
We've just got to do the same sort of thing, but appeal to the older.
Yeah, the grandmas.
Yeah. Exactly. No, it's all interesting stuff, though, isn't it? It is a case of, I think, once you go down this route, you don't want to go back. You know.
No. That once you felt the freedom.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'd actually be depressed. I think if I went back to you know, I don't think I could do it. So you just accept it. You just plod on.
Just keep going. It's as they say, it's just hove the horizon.
Yeah. But
how far's the horizon?
Yeah, how far away is it? Well, that's another analogy you use, isn't it? Is that you're on this journey and you set these goals for yourself, and you don't necessarily see all the steps to the goal. You just see the next couple in front of you.
Yeah.
That's what you take, and you keep on taking those steps in front of you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, some of it's over the horizon, some's around the corner, and it's not until you get there and you look back and think, blimey, I've come a long way.
Yeah.
So.
That's right.
Any more questions? Should we wrap it up? We've been going 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's a long video, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We can go for the longest video going. We just put it in. We won't edit it. You guys better watch all of this. I'll tell you.
Well, we could have a game
all the cameras.
Have a game of cards if you like.
Yeah. How about this one? This one.
The problem is we've got a pack of cards each. We both be cheating like hell. We both have, you know, we don't both.
I didn't realise there was 8 aces in this pack.
Well, I got 4 and you got 4.
Play snap. Right, should we wrap it up there, mate?
Yeah, I think it's been good. Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
Superb. Well, we ought to do this again anyway, not on video. And it's good to keep in contact and catch up what's going on and what you're doing. And because I want to get on to V-Roll and YouTube and all the rest of it. And anything I find, I'll share with you, of course.
Yeah, and vice versa. I'm actually with V-Roll. I did buy the package.
Right. Is it worth it?
Well, not yet.
Hard to tell.
I haven't actually. I think I've done 4 videos.
Right.
In the first month.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I wasn't able to put them out because you know, the website and what have you.
Yeah.
Once it gets up and running, I think it's going to be valuable because you know obviously they're different kind of videos, and you can't when you're doing various campaigns and you're trying to do 5-6 videos at a time. You don't want to be doing ones of yourself. And it's so time consuming.
Right.
Difficult to actually get the content in there.
So on V-Roll, do they actually create the videos for you then, like animations and things?
Yeah, they like.
Right.
You can do it like a typewriter style. There's various
right.
styles. One of them's on a computer.
Yeah.
There's about 4 or 5 different styles.
Right.
I didn't really, because I didn't follow it up. I know there's more to explore there, really.
Right. And what's that cost a month?
I bought a lifetime.
Right.
4 videos a month for life.
Yeah.
For 400 quid.
Right. And if you don't use the 4, do you get them added on? So you've lost those?
Added on, no. You just have 4 a month.
So it's just 4 a month, whatever. Okay.
Yeah. But you can top them up if you need to.
Right.
And get more.
I'll have to go for the monthly one. I'm not sure what it is. $40 or something.
That's fair enough.
Well, it's got to be done, isn't it? Because the people that are smacking it big time are the guys that,
They're on YouTube.
They're on YouTube, aren't they? So,
yeah.
And some of it's free traffic. Well, anywhere else it costs money.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's that magic 30 seconds, I think. You get them clicking on before that. And it is free.
Yeah.
I think that they talked about something having 150% conversions, and we're thinking, well, yeah,
that sounds good. I'll have that.
You can do that, can't you? If some of them are free, you know. Yeah. But yeah, it's been good, Kev.
It's been good talking to you, mate.
And you. Yeah, and we'll stay in touch anyway because we're both finishing the challenge soon. So just stay in touch.
Yeah. Well, this is my last day today, so I'm going to put all this together and chuck it out there. It's going to be nearly half an hour, so that'd be superb.
I can't wait.
Half an hour video. We always put a bit in the middle where it says, if you see this, claim your £5 or your tenner. See if anyone does. They'll probably just go, watch the beginning, fast forward it.
Yeah.
Oh well, mate. Nice speaking to you.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend. Enjoy your day.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
There you go. Catch you later.
Okay, bye, Kev.
Catch ya. See ya.
Hello, Kev.
You alright, mate? How you doing?
All right, not too bad. I'm glad I caught you before you did your editing and uploaded before I had a chance, really. No, I think, there's something else I wanted to add that I think you can just tag on the end of whatever you've done. I should have thought of it earlier. Just to, a message to you, really. So, I'm just thinking, so you can just edit this in at any point, yeah?
Yeah, I can just stick it on the end.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping you'd say. So, cut. Right. And this is like, there is no join in this bit. Look, we're just following on. The light
Just
isn't
pretend.
I've got my light on.
I've got a slightly different background. They might realise.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we had a tea break.
Exactly. Okay then, Kev, just to wrap this up then, I personally want to say to you on behalf of the 90-day video challenge and the SFN community in general, just to thank you for doing such a fantastic job on this challenge. And just viewing from my point of view, I can see that you have supported and commented on people's videos probably more than anyone else on the challenge. And I think you have given incredible value to everybody that's on there. And I'm sure I'm speaking on everybody's behalf to thank you for your efforts, because you've not only given on your videos, and they've been clever and brilliantly edited, which I'm really jealous of.
I'll teach you, mate.
Just to thank you for your efforts in this challenge, because you've been absolutely magnificent. And that's what I wanted to say on behalf of everybody.
Much appreciated, mate. It's very kind of you.
No problem. Take care, Kev. Speak
I
to you
will.
soon.
Have a good one, mate. See you soon.
Bye.
Catch you later.